Hello everyone, welcome to Arka Astro Science. So Venus has turned direct in the sign of Pisces. On 13th of April 2025, Venus has turned direct in Pisces, and now Venus will move in the direct motion very slowly initially. Now if you can check the ephemeris, you will see that Venus is in the initial degrees of the sign of Pisces. And during this transit, Venus will also cross through Rahu and Saturn. And when I am talking about Rahu, I am talking about true Rahu. So if you can see the ephemeris, you will be coming to an understanding that if you see true Rahu, the results will be more accurate. Since I say that it is a very slow motion of Venus, so Venus will take quite a long time to stay and move. So it will be until 31st of May when Venus will be in the sign of Pisces, and then it will leave Pisces, and then it will enter the sign of Aries on 31st of May. But until then it will be in the sign of Pisces. Now during this particular time, Venus will also undergo through the planetary war with Saturn, and it will also have a very close conjunction with Rahu. Now both of these events are happening at the same time, at the same moment, which also increases the dynamics of this transit, which also makes the transit more sensitive, and it is not very far away. The people particularly who are having any placement in the sign of Pisces, or the people who are having Pisces rising, Pisces lagna, that is what, Pisces sun sign or Pisces moon sign, or they are having any kind of dasa related to the sign of Pisces, any planet in Pisces, and you are having any dasa related to that, so they are already getting impacted, they are already getting the fields regarding these transits. And now also, even because Venus is exalted, and now since Venus will be in direct motion, it will start giving the good results, but in the presence of malefic planets, the results can get hindered, particularly with respect to Rahu and Saturn. On 20th of April, two things are happening at the same time, that is the planetary war with Saturn starts, and a very close conjunction with Rahu and Saturn. Because when I am talking about planetary war, whenever two planets are in close vicinity of 1 degree or less than 1 degree, then the planetary war starts. The similar kind of things are happening starting from 20th of April. You will see that the degrees of Saturn, Venus and true Rahu, they are very close to each other. Please don't see mean Rahu. The results will be completely different. Don't see mean Rahu. You will not get the results. Check the true Rahu. You will understand that why I am talking about that particular time period only. Starting from 20th of April and until 28th of April, that span of 9 days, starting from 28th until 28th, that span of 9 days, Venus and Saturn will have planetary war with each other, and Venus, Saturn, Rahu, they will be very close to each other. Now why I am talking about here only Venus, because since Venus is a very soft planet, it is the planet which gives pleasure, luxury, comforts, and since it is in the sign of Pisces, it also deals with compassion. So here you will feel that energies are getting drained away. You will be feeling that you are doing a lot for others, but you are not getting reciprocated the similar kind of energies. Wheresoever the sign Pisces lies in your chart, and whichever the house Venus rules in your chart, in those regards you will feel that. And since it will be related to the planetary war with Saturn, so there can be dilemma, confusion and even doubts, like some kind of tug of war between the lordships of the houses of Saturn and the lordships of the houses of Venus. So during that particular time, we need to be a bit careful regarding our decision making. There should not be so much indifferences between the significations between the two planets and their lordships with regards to the houses of horoscopes, that it can lead us to take some wrong decisions. We should be very careful during that particular time. At the mundane level also, as I have told before in my few of my contents at the bundle level also during this particular time, particularly the 3rd week and 4th week of April. The things are not looking very good, but since Venus is direct, you will see until 20th of April, particularly until 18th or 19th of April, you will see that money market is improving. The moment 20th of April starts, you will see again there will be some fluctuations. There can be again some decline in the money market, share market, stock market. And again after 28th of April, slowly and gradually things can be a bit better. But during that particular time, at the mundane level, things are not looking very great, particularly with regards to anything related to water. It can be any city near the water bodies, it can be any kind of agreements, foreign relations between the two countries, or water related any events, any kind of natural calamities. So with that regards we need to be careful. Okay, although we don't have any control over the natural calamities, but still it is all about the events which I'm talking about. At the personal level, definitely we can control our actions to some extent, and in our day-to-day life, which I will be talking regarding all the 12 ascendants. And I will also give you the hint regarding those 9 days from 28th of April to 8th of April, that is 20th to 28th, what we need to follow regarding with the 12 ascendant signs. If you like this content, please hit the like button, share to your near and dear ones, and your comments are always welcome to me. If you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new content you get notified instantly. And for any consultation, look into the description section, you will be finding my email ID. You can mail me through my email ID, or you can get connected with me through my Facebook or Instagram accounts. So come, let us start with all the 12 ascendant signs. And yes, please check it from your ascendant sign only, because it will definitely impact our physical reality. It is not about the mental level, it is particularly with respect to the physical reality, because the things are happening. So check it from the rising sign, your ascendant sign. If you are not understanding what is your ascendant, the lagna, what we say, lagna, your lagna is your ascendant. Check it from your lagna, check it from ascendant. Okay, so starting with the Aries ascendant people, Venus is direct in your 12th house. Venus direct is very good for you, particularly with respect to improvement in family relations, the relation between you and your partner, improvement in that I can see. Particularly there can be rise in source of income, or rise in income of any kind of money related matters with respect to foreign connection. Like suppose you are doing any business and you need to connect with some clients far away from your house or far away from your place, or you are working in a multinational company, or you are working with clients who are in far away place. In that regards, the business transactions will improve, money related matters will be resolved, and there can be income sources which will be more prominent. But yes, at the family level, at the household matters, there can be some expenditures, because Venus is exalted in the 12th house, correct? So there can be get-togethers, there can be some luxury comforts and entertainment things going on in family, and there can be some expenditures. But yes, from 20th of April to 28th of April, that particular 9 days, significations related to Venus might get impacted. These matters which I said, that those things can get impacted adversely during that particular 9 days. Again, things will be better. So that's it for the Aries ascendant people. For the Taurus ascendant people, Venus is exalted in your 11th house, and Venus is direct. Venus is your lagna lord, it is your first lord. So it's a very good positive transformation for the Taurus ascendant people. First of all, it will solidify your work, your improvement in money, wealth, any kind of income sources, or particularly if you are self-employed or you are doing any kind of business. In those regards, things will be really better, particularly with any kind of work related to glamour, beauty, media, fashion, food industry, restaurants, clothing and apparels, or any situation where you are going to face the competition. In those regards, you will see you are getting good results. Any work where you need to express yourself creatively, art, beauty, anywhere where your inner talents are to be showcased in front of the people, particularly when you are connecting with multiple people, where people praise you, appreciate you. In all those regards, you will see the results are really going to be beneficial for you. Now from 20th of April to 28th of April, that 9 days, there can be a possibility that you might feel very congested, or you might feel that the works are getting hindered because of the close circles, friend circles, or it might happen that you are trusting someone and that person has betrayed you, or that person has not come up to your expectations. That particular 9 days, you need to be very careful. The significations related to Venus might get hindered during that particular time. Again, the things will be better after that. So that's it for the Taurus ascendant people. For the Gemini ascendant people, Venus is direct in your 10th house. Venus is a very good planet for you. It is your 5th lord, it is your 12th lord. Now normally people say that Venus's transit in the 10th house is not good, because Venus is a very soft planet, but it is not true every time. In real practice, I have seen that the people who have very strong Venus in the 10th house, they have very beautiful working environment. Even at the working environment, they have the luxury, they have the comfort, they will have a very sophisticated setting. In real life, what I have seen, that I am talking about, it might happen that those people are very workaholic. They love their work, because Venus is all about love. So what is wrong in it if I love my work? Correct. So if sometimes people say that, oh, you have Venus in the 10th house, or Venus is transiting in your 10th house, so there can be a problem. No, it is not always. So you don't need to take everything literally. You have to put it in real life, and you have to understand. Particularly the person who are working in media, glamour, beauty, food industry, fashion industry, art, creativity. Now since Venus is your 5th lord, so it can be related to education, it can be related to any teaching. If you are a student, or you need to guide someone, or suppose you are at some executive role, you are a leader, or you are some administrator, and there are people working under you, so you will be able to guide them properly, or you will be having a very good reputation between yourself, your work, and the superiors. So in all those regards, you will see that Venus is giving a very good results, particularly the people who are therapists, psychics, healers, doctors. You will see in those regards, this transit of Venus is going to give you very good results, because Venus is also your 12th lord. I can also see some positive changes with regards to change in work. Certain good opportunities might come in your way during this particular time. If you are thinking to change your work, it is a very good time. You might get some good opportunities. Yes, the condition is that you have to work in those regards. You have to put efforts and actions on those regards. Okay. At the family matter also, I can see at the home or domestic affairs matters, things are going to be improved with this transit of Venus. Improvement in the bonding between you and your mother, and the homely matters also, the things will be much more better during this particular time. Okay. Yes, on starting from 20th of April until 28th of April, that particular 9 days, there can be decline in the significations of Venus regarding whatever I said, that particular 9 days. Why? Because Venus will be afflicted during that particular time with Rahu and Saturn. Very close conjunction with Rahu and Saturn, particularly with regards to the planetary war, which I talked in the introduction. Okay, after that again the things will be better. So that's it for the Gemini ascendant people. For the Cancer ascendant people, Venus is transiting in the direct motion in the sign of Pisces, exalted in the 9th house. I would say it's a very good transformation for you with regards to Venus. First of all, it will improve many things, good things in your life, particularly luck, fortune, prosperity, money. Any work you are associated regarding land, property, vehicles, interior designings, gardening, or suppose you are planning to purchase a home, vehicle, or suppose you are thinking that, okay, let me beautify my home, let me purchase some good sofa set, or something which can give you comfort, or any material of convenience. So in all those matters, you will see that you are getting good vibes, good energies, and you are also feeling that my efforts are getting the shape of reality. Okay, you will get support of your father or anyone who is elder to you, superior to you. You will get a very good connection with your father, particularly with your guru. It's a very good time to fetch the blessings of your father and guru. Your interest towards religious rituals, customs, spiritual studies, and also religious studies will improve. There can be religious discourses during this particular time. Yes, one more thing I will say. Suppose if you are planning for higher education, uh, with regards to that also I can see that change in place or movement with regards to education in some far away place, long distance travels are seen, improvement in gains. So during this particular time I can also see that suppose you are planning for a new job or new job change or opportunities, there can be better opportunities coming on your way. With regards to your hobbies, with regards to your creative talents, whatever creative talents you have, particularly related to art, beauty, or anything where you need to express yourself creatively, in all those regards you are going to get very good results. Yes, there can be declination with regards to the signification of Venus starting from 20th of April till until 28th of April, because Venus will be afflicted during that particular time. So during those 9 days you will see that there can be obstacles, there can be some misunderstandings with regards to you and your father, and some other things where you might feel that yes, the things are not according to your will and wish. But again, after 28th of April, slowly and gradually the things will turn with regards to in your favor. So that's it for the Cancer ascendant people. For the Leo ascendant people, Venus is direct in your 8th house. Now Venus is your third lord and your 10th lord. Normally the any planet, particularly the 10th lord in the 8th house or third lord in the 8th house, we don't consider it very good, but Venus is exalted here. Okay, so definitely slowly and gradually it will give you good results. First of all, since Venus is exalted and direct, it also indicates improvement in health. Suppose if you are recovering, it will help you recover faster. It will improve the bonding between you and your partner, particularly related to any matter related to fixed asset or even joint asset. Improvement in work, slow improvement in work. Any financial decisions which was stuck until now, you will see that there are good solutions coming in front of you in the upcoming days. There can be also change in work, because 10th lord is in the 8th house, your Venus is the 10th lord, is in the 8th house. So change in work can be seen, or sudden disagreements with the boss or authorities can be there, or you might feel that I'm not getting the proper interest in work, let me try something else. So you might get good opportunities with regards to all those things. Improvement in bonding between you and your family members can be seen. But yes, Venus will be afflicted from 20th of April to 28th of April, that 9 days. In those 9 days you will see that some significations of Venus are not up to the mark which you are expecting. There can be some decline with regards to the significations related to 10th house and 3rd house in your chart. So you might feel that you are putting the efforts, but it is not giving you any result that particular 9 days. After that again the things will be better. Okay, so that's it for the Leo ascendant people. For the Virgo ascendant people, Venus is direct in the 7th house, and this is a very good transit I will say, because Venus here will improve the bonding between you and your partner. See, there are different kinds of sayings that whether Venus will perform well in 7th house or not, but in practice what I have seen that yes, transit of Venus in good dignity in the 7th house normally gives very good results. For the Virgo ascendant people, Venus is your 9th lord and Venus is also your 2nd lord. So Venus is a very important planet for you, and that important planet is direct and exalted, and that also in the Kendra sthan, because 7th house is a Kendra. Kendra is one of the Kendras are pillar of the horoscope. So here Venus will definitely give you good results. First of all, it will improve the bonding between you and your partner, both at the professional level and the personal level. And in terms of personal relationships, the interpersonal relationship with the close people particularly, you will see that things are going much more better. the indifferences will be resolved. But no, definitely if you want to. Now suppose you will say that no, I don't want to resolve that things, then that's a different story. But yes, suppose you are putting efforts, then now the things will really work in your favor. Number one. Number two is that Venus is your second lord, that means money. So during this particular time, with your work, with your efforts, you will see that your luck and fortunes are favoring you with respect to improving that wealth factor. Particularly if you are self-employed, particularly if you are working with regards to anything related to trade, enterprise, business, or you are collaborating with new people, you will see that there is expansion of business. There can be expansion of business in some far away places also, so long distance travels can also be seen. Yes, definitely from 28th of April until 28th of April, that 9 days from 20 to 28th, Venus will be afflicted with respect to Saturn and Rahu in the 7th house in this transit. So that during that particular 9 days, there can be indifferences with partner, there can be some wrong decisions taken with respect to wealth and money. So during that particular 9 days, try to avoid any long distance travel. Okay, because significations related to Venus, we might get some decline during that particular 9 days. You need to be very careful regarding that. After that, again the things will be better. Okay, during this transit. So that's it for the Virgo ascendant people. For the Libra ascendant people, Venus is the Lagna lord itself. For the Libra ascendant people, and Venus is direct in the 6th house. It is exalted, but it is in the 6th house. Now this particular position of Venus in the 6th house, I don't see it very positive position. Now since it is exalted, definitely it is going to give you good results. Apart from various positions of Venus, Venus in the 6th house, normally it is not considered very good, although it has some benefits also. But here, since it is exalted, so definitely apart from different kinds of efforts and actions which you are putting in your life, you might be going through some struggles, but definitely you are going to get positive outcomes out of that. So this will improve your recovery from any kind of health issues, illness. You will see that you are getting to do the hard work, but also you are getting enough rest also. You will see that you are getting benefits and also help from your co-workers, subordinates. This is also a time where you might also feel sometimes a bit lethargic and laziness with respect to too much hard work. Means if you feel that the work is too much, so you will feel oh, let me just think about it, and slowly and gradually I will work on it. So this kind of feelings can be there, because Venus is the planet of luxury and comfort, and since it is exalted, so initially there can be time lag between completion of any kind, start and completion of any kind of work. Okay, now since Venus is exalted here, this also will help in improvement in the work or any matter related to work or job or profession of your father. You will see that the bonding between you and your father will also improve during this particular time. Any person who are associated with healing, medical work, or anything related to legal things, any work related to legal things, you will see that in work of those people will improve during this particular time. Yes, Venus will be afflicted from 20th of April to 28th of April, those 9 days. So during that particular time, I am particularly talking about regarding your health. You need to be very careful regarding your health during that particular time, because Venus is your Lagna lord itself. It is your health and personality. There can be some injuries, there can be some small things like mishaps if you are not taking care of yourself, particularly if you are driving, particularly if you are doing any kind of work which requires caution. Okay, any contradictory events or indifferences or conflicts between you and your partner can take place during that particular 9 days. So you need to be very careful regarding the events in those particular 9 days with respect to the signification of Venus. Okay, after that again the things will be better, because definitely Venus is exalted. Okay, so that's it for the Libra ascendant people. For the Scorpio ascendant people, Venus is exalted direct in your 5th house. So for the Scorpio ascendant people, this is very good with respect to any work or any creative work which requires your attention, which requires beauty. Like suppose you are working with art and craft, beauty, modeling, fashion. Okay, and where you need to express yourself in front of others. So in those regards, this Venus is definitely going to give you very good results. You will see the bonding between you and your partner is improving. There can be some good family get together, and due to that get together, due to that that happiness, that entertainment, you will see that yes, some expenditures are also coming in the way. That what I can say. um, this is also a time for spending some happy moments with you and your loved ones. With your creativity and art, there is a chances that your art and creativity will be appreciated, and that can also open the gates of new gains in your life during this particular transit. It is also a very good time to look upon your children. You will see that you are getting more good news with regards to the actions of your children, or you will see that their decision makings are also becoming good slowly and gradually. Okay, so now since fifth house is also the house of our purva punya, and it is also the house of our choices. Okay, so decision making during this particular time will be improved in our day to day life also. So during this particular time, if you are thinking to start any good work or any new work or any auspicious things, particularly with regards to anything new, any new creative work, this Venus transit and direct motion is definitely going to give you very good results. Yes, Venus will be afflicted from 20th of April to 28th of April. So there can be decline in significance of Venus and all these events which I said during that particular 9 days from 20th of April to 28th of April. After that, again the things will be better. So that's it for the Scorpio ascendant people. For the Sagittarius ascendant people, Venus is direct exalted in your fourth house. So this is a very good transit, I would say, because here Venus will bring peace, happiness, and a very cordial environment at your home, at your domestic space. Bonding between you and your closed ones will improve. You will see your work is also improving. There can be gains with respect to your work, with respect to any matter related to beautification, interior designing, home, landed property, agriculture, vehicles, or any luxury items. If you are doing any kind of work related to that, or suppose you are working in an industry which makes any kind of product which is particularly dealing with luxury comforts of the people, like it can be furniture, it can be AC, it can be like computer, TVs, it can be sofa sets, it can be a very cozy bed. Okay, so in those kind of industry, if you are in directly or indirectly associated in those kind of industries, this Venus is going to give you very good results. You will see the bonding between you and your co-workers, authorities, those matters will also get resolved. Indifferences will get resolved, so you will get more happy space at your work. So you will see that you are getting enough rest also, enough comfort also while doing the work, because Venus is your 11th lord. So definitely it is going to give you gains with regards to your work, and Venus is looking into your 10th house, so it is also improving the work. Okay, now since Venus is also your 6th lord, here I will say that with respect to your health, you need to be a bit careful, because health can be the only reason which can disturb the peace of mind. So you need to be very careful regarding your health. Okay, now there can be some decline with respect to the signification of Venus starting from 20th of April to 28th of April, those particular 9 days, because Venus will be afflicted with respect to the planetary war with Saturn, or can be very close conjunction with Saturn and Rahu both. So that particular 9 days there can be some decline on the results regarding what I said, and also can be with respect to the signification of Venus. After that, again the things will be better. Starting from 28th of April, again the things will be better. But that particular 9 days you need to be very careful. Okay, like regarding home or health of your mother. Okay, in those regards. So that's it for the Sagittarius ascendant people. For the Capricorn ascendant people, Venus is direct in your third house. It is exalted and direct in your third house. Now, here I would say that this Venus is asking your efforts with respect to your creative talents. Any anyhow, suppose you are expressing yourself through communicative skills, through art, beauty, or any work where art and beauty is required, in all those works you will see that you are getting benefits, and it is asking you to put your efforts. You put your efforts and you will see the results thereon. Because for the Capricorn ascendant people, Venus is the fifth lord. So fifth house itself is the house of creation, creativity, your creative self expression. This also indicates that suppose if you are a student or you are learning new things, so you need to put more efforts in those kind of studies. With regards to, like, you can say professional studies, because Venus is also the ruler of your 10th house, profession, work. So professional studies, if you are going through any kind of work or which requires more improvement of skill set, in those regards, this transit of Venus is highly beneficial. Only you need to put enough right actions and effort with regards to those things. You will see the bonding between you and your co-workers, the people in your daily contacts, your younger cousins, younger siblings, friends will improve. Your communication skills will improve. You will have more propensity to study new ideas, new ideologies, exploring new things. There can be short travels with respect to your work, with respect to knowing new things, explorations, you can say. But yes, definitely starting from 20th of April to 28th of April, those 9 days there can be some decline, there can be some hurdles with respect to the significance of Venus, you can see. So there can be some misunderstanding. That particular 9 days, whatever you communicate with your close peoples, with your daily contacts, or even in the social media, needs to be checked, needs to be understood very carefully, because in those particular 9 days, Venus's dignity will be afflicted terribly because of Saturn and Rahu. Very close vicinity of Saturn and Rahu in the longitudinal degrees. So after that, the things will be better. After 28th of April, the things will be better. Okay, so that's it for the Capricorn ascendant people. For the Aquarius ascendant people, Venus is direct in the second house, exalted. This is a very good transit, I would say, in the second house. First of all, it will improve the bonding between you and your family members. It will also bring a positive change with respect to your morals, your value system, your ethics. It will give you very happy mood with respect to your own self and also in the family setting. You will see that happy environment. With regards to money and financial decisions, this is a very good time to make some good investments, particularly the long-term investments. And any financial decisions taken will also be giving you very good results during this particular time. Yes, since Rahu and Saturn is also present in Pisces, so I would say too much speculation is not good during this particular time, because Venus happens to be your fifth lord, transiting in the second house, exalted. That is very good, that is wonderful. But Venus will be also getting afflicted due to Rahu and Saturn. So yes, if you are making any financial decisions and that requires speculation or has an element of speculation, then avoid it. The wisest decision will be to avoid it. Okay, other long term decisions or any kind of financial transactions are good. You will get good results out of it. Or any kind of purchases or anything you like, which you want to decorate your home, or you want to bring some luxury things, you want to buy some clothings, jewelries for your own purpose or for the family, that is good. But yes, too much expenditures is also not good, so you have to maintain the budget in that regard. But overall, I will say that this transit of Venus is very good with respect to interpersonal relationships. This will also improve the bonding between you and your partner. At the any matter related to married life, related to any responsibility regarding the relationships between you and your partner, that can be at the marriage level also. Or suppose if you are any couple, now suppose someone will say that someone is enjoying the single life, someone is not in a partnership. In that regard, I will say that you will see that you will always have a very good mood, happy life during this particular time, good food, good life, like you are getting the rest. Okay, the things are coming in your according to your will and wish. Okay, in that regards, it is going to give you very good results. Only one thing, starting from 20th of April to 28th of April 2025, that particular 9 days, Venus will be afflicted because of planetary war with Saturn and close conjunction with Rahu and Saturn, true Rahu and Saturn. Okay, so during that particular time, there can be some decline with respect to the results which I said. and also there can be decline with respect to the signification of Venus in your chart. So during that particular time there can be indifferences, during that particular time there can be conflicts, or there can be wrong decision making related to money or wrongful expenditures. That 9 days we need to be careful. After that 9 days has passed, means 28th of April has passed, slowly and gradually you will see that things are getting more easy. Why I am saying? Because the Venus turns exalted and it is exalted and it is direct, so all of a sudden you will feel that yes, I am getting that happy mood. Now out of that happy mood you do some decisions and that affliction starts, then there can be anxiety, there can be the mood might get more sad and stressed. That particular 9 days you need to be very careful. After that the things will be better. Okay, that's it for the Aquarius ascendant people. For the Pisces ascendant people, Venus is direct and exalted in your first house. So first of all I will say it will improve your personality, it will improve your charisma regarding how you are connecting with the other people. Now other people does not always means the partner. Here it can be any other person you are meeting or you are involving, means it can be interpersonal relationships also. Now this becomes more important when you are particularly connected with a person. Now that can be partner, both at the professional level and at the personal level. That bonding between you and your partner will improve. There will be a chances where you might get new collaborations, new partnership ideas, or also expansion of your work and business. Now since Venus is your 8th lord and Venus will be afflicted in the first house because of Rahu and Saturn. So yes, health is a concern. Number 1, health. Number 2, make sure you don't get involved in any work which can bring loss of fame and name. You need to be very careful because Rahu here will afflict Venus in negative way, and Venus is 8th lord. All of a sudden the things comes in front. So you need to be very careful regarding your work and actions during this particular transit, particularly starting from 20th of April to 28th of April, those 9 days, because Venus will be terribly afflicted during that particular time. So if you are going through any kind of health issues, those 9 days the health issues might get more disturbed, the health might get more disturbed. So it will be although Venus is direct, so yes, definitely it is going to give you good results, but yes, since Venus is the 8th lord and it is afflicted, so on certain matters we need to be careful. Okay, after 28th of April has passed, you will see slowly and gradually the things are getting more easy. Even if any health issues are there, you will see the recovery is starting slowly and gradually. Any indifferences will be resolved, and yes, any actions or work, you will see that yes, now the things are getting better. But I will say it is a fact which I am talking about, a caution you can say, that your actions, your work needs to be verified, your decision making needs to be checked properly, made wisely, then only it should be put into reality. Otherwise there is a chance that you might get into wrong name, or you didn't do the mistake, someone else did the mistake, and you are getting into the problems now. So this kind of situations can be there. Okay, another thing is that Venus is your 3rd lord, so during this particular time I can see there can be short travels, so there can be sudden movements. Okay, so that's it for the Pisces ascendant people. Make the most out of it. I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, press the like button, tap onto the share button to share to your near and dear ones, and if you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new content you get notified instantly. So that's it from my side. So next time when I come back, I will be coming back with some another interesting content. So I'm signing off for today. Thanking you. Bye bye.